Hey guys, Coach Jeffrey here at CrossFit AFK. Here's one movement I wanted to talk to you about, the dumbbell box step up over. Because it's one of the most trickiest box and dumbbell movements that we do. There's some things that could really help you get through these movements a lot smoother, save some energy, and move on to that next terrible movement, like a burpee. So, number one is gonna be the footwork stuff. Number one being when you step up off of your box or up onto your box, having fast feet, and getting that next foot right back up on top. When you're really comfortable with that, then it's really deciding if you need to angle or not at the box. If you are angled, this helps because it creates less steps and you can kind of turn right into that next rep. At an angle, it's easier. If you're straight on, it might require another step or two to get turned around. When you are at an angle, it's ideal to use that inside foot, the one closest to the box, and put it at the front of the box. If you had a line drawn right through the middle, leg closest goes on top first, then you're able to swing your hips and swing that back foot, kind of like a curtsy, to the back of the box. That makes it easy to step down and be at that next angle. You just have to remember to really put your first foot, whether it is your outside or inside, at the front, and your next foot at the back. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck on a corner, stuck on an edge, and it's gonna limit how much you can move around. It makes your legs really tired. Because the other thing too, is that's very similar to like a lateral burpee over dumbbells or over a barbell, where if you go down from your burpee, you step up with that inside foot first. When that back leg catches, then you jump over, right? Kind of the same rule here for your boxes. Now, when we get into what the dumbbells are doing with you, they should be with whichever foot is in front. So if it's this one, it's gonna stay right there. Then when I step down, I have a new kind of front foot, and they'll follow back through. But when I step back up, they're gonna go with this foot. They're swiveling around like a steering wheel. Then they come back to reset with my new front foot. So it looks something kind of like this. And that's the motion. So if you can get that swing just right, you can flow through these really, really easy. The lower those stay, the lower you stay on the box, the less energy you're spending too, right? You're traveling straight through. The more up and down you go, of course, the further that distance just got, the more work you're gonna have to do the same rep. So, guys, that's the dumbbell box step up over. To note, this is quite different than step ups that you would do for strength. This is something you're gonna do for a lot of reps or something you're gonna do for time, for speed. So, being able to be comfortable with just a little tap and go, being able to swivel quickly across the box, it's gonna save you a ton of time. That's the dumbbell box step up over.